Number one reason why the majority of new FBA sellers fail is not knowing how to properly select a good product to sell. Welcome to the channel. If you're an existing subscriber, then I thank you very much for your support. And if you're new to the channel, and you probably are because my channel is very small, then welcome. My name is Jordan Min, and I would like you to think of me as your go-to YouTube friend when it comes to selling on Amazon. I've been selling on Amazon using FBA for over 5 years now, and in this channel I share all my experience and knowledge that I've learned along the way. I consider myself to be painfully honest, so rest assured that I will tell you not only the upside of selling on Amazon, but also the downside, so you can make a decision if the FBA business model is suitable for you. Apart from FBA, I'll also be sharing some other ways of earning money online that I've utilized, so that you can too try and supplement your monthly income, and who knows, maybe one day it may become a full-time income. Now back on to today's topic. I want to show you how to spot a good product. But before we dive in, I think it's really important for you to understand how the private label business model has evolved over the past few years, from what it used to be like product labeling, which was basically we would look for products that already sold well on Amazon. Then we would go on Alibaba, find a manufacturer who can manufacture the same product, slap our logo on, and then sell them on Amazon. And this method did work very well for several years, and many people took advantage of this particular business model, but that's because there was a void in the market, and the name of that void was market inefficiency. What I mean by that is that several years ago, very few people in the United States knew about the FBA business model, let alone people from other countries. But now the business model is much more widespread. There are many more sellers within the United States as well as internationally, mainly from Europe and Asia, China in particular. And on top of that, Chinese factories, those traditional manufacturers, learn how to sell on Amazon, and they do start selling directly on Amazon, cutting out the middleman, people like you and me. Because they've just realized that instead of selling their products to third-party sellers at a discounted rate, they can just go ahead and sell directly on Amazon and make better margins. So having said that, all those new sellers, including direct manufacturers, create something called race to the bottom, which is basically when there are many people who sell the same product, they all start to drive the price down, because at the end of the day, that's what matters the most to the customers. So what happens is profits start to disappear like an ice cube in the middle of the desert. And to avoid that, the private label business model evolved and transitioned from product labeling into product research and development. And now, by research and development, don't get scared. I don't mean that you have to develop a product from the ground up. Research and development can be something as simple as just researching a product niche and the market and what customers want. Create a variation of the product that is not currently sold on Amazon or that doesn't even exist. But the variation should be something that would not be too complex to manufacture. And on the other hand, if you have a great idea for a completely new product that you want to build from the ground up and you have the capital to do so, then that's perfect. So now let's waste no more time and let me show you what the features of a good product look like. Okay, so here are the features of a good product that has potential to sell well and eventually make you money. First off, when you go through page 1 of search results, you should be able to see at least a few newer listings. By newer, I mean listings that have 200 or less reviews. Of course, the fewer reviews, the better. And those newer listings should have monthly sales within your desired monthly sales volume. So let's say if you want to sell 300 to 600 units a month, then there should be at least a few newer listings on page 1 that do 300 to 600 sales a month. That would indicate that there is a sufficient demand and opportunity for new entrants. Number 2, the historical search volume for the very main keywords of a product and the sales history for the top performing and more established ASINs should indicate little to no seasonality. Now there is one exception, unless you're looking for seasonal product. Now there is a strategy that involves only selling seasonal products and basically selling one type of product in the summer, then another product in Q4, and then another type of product in Q1. And while there are many people who make a lot of money doing exactly this, I don't recommend this model to newer sellers, simply because this approach requires more advanced knowledge on selling on Amazon and experience with inventory management. Number 3, which is super important, you have to have a healthy ROI, return on investment. And while I don't have an exact percentage for you, I believe at least 50% return on investment and no less than $5 a unit is a good return. And the last feature, which is probably the most important one, is the opportunity to differentiate your product in a meaningful and unique way. Now let me show you 2 examples real quick of products and niches that I just found this morning. So the first one is food cover outdoor. Okay, now let's check the overall performance of the listings and see if we're gonna find at least a few newer listings that do well. There is a new listing with only 4 reviews that's already doing almost 2,000 sales a month. There's one more listing with only 85 reviews doing about 700 sales a month. Another one, 27 reviews, doing about 400 to 500 sales a month. There's plenty of proof that this niche has sufficient demand and opportunity for new entrants. Now, the question is the potential ROI above 50%? And most importantly, is there a way to differentiate our product in a unique and meaningful way? And I found a great example of a product that has been differentiated in a unique and meaningful way. As you scroll through the page, you see that most products look absolutely identical. And here is the product that I'm referring to. Now let me pull up the Chrome extension and see the monthly sales and net revenue of the product. So the product has under 200 reviews and already doing approximately 2,000 sales a month. Product price is $21.99. Total FBA fees $8.01, and the net revenue is $13.98. Let's round it up to $14. And I will assure you that this product is not going to cost more than $6 for the 2-pack. That means $3 per unit. If you ship this product from China to Amazon by sea, I estimate the shipping cost will be not more than $2 for, let's say, 500 pieces. Let's say that the net revenue of this product is $14. The product cost is $6 and shipping will cost us $2. Then the gross profit is $6. And this seller is doing about 2,000 sales a month at $6 gross profit. That's about 12K gross profit per month. And let's say you spend $50 on PPC per day, which is $1,500 a month, and let's say $200 in storage fees, then your net profit would be approximately $10,000 a month. Now, I do want to mention though that this product is seasonal. So if you're looking for a product to sell throughout the year, then this is not the product for you. But if you're looking for a seasonal product, this is a great product to sell from May through to September. That's approximately 5 to 6 months a year. And even though that you see that all those other products do very, very well right now, the problem is that you never know how many new sellers are having their inventory on the way to FBA right now, and you don't know when direct manufacturers will start selling the exact same product on Amazon and undercut your prices and basically wipe out your profit overnight. Now here's the next product that I just found this morning. Corkboard for wall. We want to make sure that there are at least a few newer listings that do well. Now I'm going to skip the second listing because this one is sponsored, right? It's not organically ranked on page 1. There is a newer listing with 80 reviews that's already doing about 800 to 1,000 sales a month. There's another one with 108 reviews that's doing about 300 sales. Another new listing with only 53 reviews doing about 900 sales a month. Another one with 92 reviews also doing well. And the list goes on and on. So again, this is a confirmation that there is sufficient demand in this market and opportunity for new entrants. And now I would like to show you a great example of a product that's been differentiated in a unique and meaningful way. You can see that most products are simply cork bulletin boards and tiles. We even have some hexagonal tiles, which is kind of different, but I don't think this is enough of a differentiation, right? It's easy to copy. Now this is a whole new level cork board. This is actually a cork board on the inside that's been covered by a perforated metal sheet. So this board works with both magnets and also push pins. There are also a few variations in terms of colors, and you can see the price point is much higher than the other listings. This product is doing about 2,000 sales a month. The net revenue is $21. I'd estimate that the gross profit is somewhere between $8 and $10. Let's use the lower estimation of $8, and this seller is doing about 2,000 sales a month. That's $16,000 in gross profit. And now let me show you why this product is basically competition proof and highly likely to return decent profit year after year for a long period of time. So this particular design has been developed by the company and the seller and has been patented. So that means there will be no way for someone else to copy the exact same product and put it up for sale on Amazon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It will really help my small, tiny little channel grow. Thank you very much.